Here is a technique to counter the classic sleeper hold. First, tense up the muscles in your neck to protect yourself. Reach up and clamp your hands on top of your opponent's elbows like this. With your right hand, press down to relieve the pressure off your neck, while you push their elbow up with your left hand. Once their arms are separated, turn your body clockwise. At this point, push your opponent's elbow up with your left hand while you simultaneously pull his elbow back with your right. Pivot your right foot and sweep out his leg with your left. Now your opponent is on the ground. This is an easy technique to do. It all depends on whether you can push up and down simultaneously. If you can do that, then once you turn, it's all over. Don't let your opponent get too close, because then they have more leverage, which is bad for you. Here is another counter to the sleeper hold. The beginning is the same as choke counter 1. But once you reach this point, ignore the bottom arm and move both hands to the top to apply an arm bar. Take a step back as you apply pressure down and take your opponent to the ground. This technique is also very easy to do. Once you switch hands, you must be precise with your movement. To control your opponent, apply pressure in opposite directions. One hand pushing forward, one hand back. Again, you can push your knee on top of them for extra control. Another technique against the sleeper uses the same initial escape as choke counter 1. Once you turn your body, to this point, slide your hand down their arm and get a good grip on each of your opponent's arms and cross his arms across his body. Continue applying pressure until your opponent is on the ground. Switch your hands and apply an arm bar on your opponent using his own arm, pushing one arm forward while pushing the other back. Make sure their bent arm is underneath the elbow of their straight arm. One important thing to note is when you get here, swing his arm across the body. The leverage of this move will take your opponent down. From a sleeper hold, you can also throw your opponent. First, press down on your opponent's elbow as you take a step back with your left leg. Bending forward with your body, use your hip to throw your opponent to the ground. From here, straighten your opponent's arm and apply pressure to the joint. To make sure you don't lose their arm, roll it between your hands until you can apply pressure.